Hello.
Welcome back to Nicole. I'm sorry. We should just record those little conversations we have and have them as teasers.
What, completely irrelevant tweet?
Yeah.
It's teasers.
Yeah.
Completely irrelevant tweezers.
Yeah, that's right. But I think when we do the other game that we're planning to do, let's not mention it.
That's okay, because I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
Yeah, the one that we're actually planning that you need a new computer for.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
One that I would have a new computer for if the parts worked when they arrived.
Yeah, that one. But anyway.
One new processor.
We should probably do that. We should probably just have moments of where we just sit and recording us talking, and just put those things in the middle of it somewhere at the beginning, just randomly. Anyway,
and then right, put a dog up his bum, just stuff like that. Remove half the context.
Well, to be fair, that dream conversation we had just could probably be. That's quite interesting, to be fair. Anyway, man, of course it gets all gloomy now that I'm out of bio class. It is a beautiful day.
It looks pretty good to me. Yes.
That is a good looking fucking picture.
Yeah.
I squint my eyes and brace against the autumn chill. That is not autumn.
Come on, guys. How difficult is it to put a colour filter on?
As the wind brushes past my face, it's super overcast today. It's not. I guess the sun's just taking a little fuck
it's
you.
Right there.
I always get so sleepy on days like this.
Maybe she's got cataracts coming through.
That and the lecture today was super boring. I could barely pay attention. This class is turning out to be way harder than I thought it would be. So let's clarify. Boring and hard, not the same thing.
Yeah.
There's hard, and I didn't understand it, therefore it was boring, because I have no intelligence. I don't know. Just irritates me. I'll just make sure to pay extra close attention when I read the chapter for this section. Boom! Problem solved. Except I never really get it when I read what I read when I read it, because I'm thick. Ugh, no. Come on, Nicole. You got this. Don't worry over it. But what to do now? It's too depressing to stand out and double. Maybe I should study in the library for a bit. I could use the review time.
Double.
That's the best idea I got, so I'm going with it. I'm taking the path leading down to the library, but I'll stop when I see a certain someone nearby. Ugh.
Hitler.
Nearly.
Yeah.
I should have known that I'd see Jeff around the life science department. I don't want to say that I've been avoiding him lately, but yeah, I've totally been avoiding him ever since
he's been acting like a creepy murderer.
Yeah, well, there is that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's seen me yet. Great, I can probably hide somewhere until he passes by.
You tell him to piss off. That's another option.
Unfortunately for me, Jeff turns, catches me on the spot, and makes a face that's exactly like what he was trying to do. Oh no, he can't be looking for me, can he?
Nicole, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yes.
Can't even run or hide because that'll look totally obvious. Who cares? Creepy murderer, go!
Leg it.
The way Jess comes over to me, it really creeps me out. He looks normal, with his friendly smile and a hand held over his head. But when you know what I know...
When you know what I know.
You see what I see. Then you know that's anything but normal for Jeff.
By the way, have you heard any of the, I assume you've heard the Lovecraftian Christmas Carols collection?
Vaguely.
Do you fear what I fear?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. I might send you a link. There's a lot of them on YouTube. Stuff like Freddy the Red-Brained Meagle and stuff like that.
We should, it's beginning to look a lot like fishmen.
Everywhere I go. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you were the one that showed me that one.
Yes, I believe so.
We should probably do links and stuff for people in the bottom of our videos.
Quite a lot of them is the problem.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just saying, just in general. Just when we mention stuff, just go, and there's a link to it in the description. There won't be, because we'll never remember.
We'll have forgotten, yeah. We'll be going, quick, render, deadline's coming up, render, or something, and then we'll forget to...
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Jeff, hi?
Hi.
I try forcing myself to smile and look natural. I have no idea how Jeff does this so easily. Excuse me, hiccups.
Psychopath.
He's had a lot of practice. I can barely keep myself from cringing as he stops in front of me.
I have that effect. Nicole has that effect on people as well. You wouldn't happen to be busy, would you? Now, would you? Talk to you about something.
Yes. No, it's hiccups. Bollocks.
Oh dear.
Here's where I ask myself, is he telling the truth, or am I going to be in big trouble right now? Best to play it safe. Actually, I was going to the library to study. Sorry. I hastily try and get around Jeff, but he quickly steps to the side, blocking my way.
Oh, that isn't a problem, Nicole. I can wait in your dorm with a knife. And a rag covered in chloroform.
He steps closer and his smile looks more unsettling now that it's this close to my face.
It's about an inch. Hello! I can't wait. I can wait as long as it takes for you to talk to me.
Right, wouldn't you call the police at this point?
Yes, he's just been creepy stalking her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. I think he's trying to say he's not going to leave me alone till then. Man, my luck. You know what? I changed my mind. I can study later. My laugher comes out scared and nervous.
She hires someone to do it for her. She can't emote it properly enough, so...
Man, someone help me. What's a girl have to do? Use Morse code?
Punch him.
Say, please leave me alone in a clear and loud tone.
Do you speak English? Yes, good, then knife off.
Ugh. Actually, bad idea. I bet Jeff knows Morse code.
Just thinking of other codes you could use. Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo, Oscar, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Glad to hear that. Now, if you don't mind following me,
I mind.
This way to the murder van.
Jeff waves his hand over his shoulder and leads me out of the public. I won't lie, going somewhere with no eyewitnesses makes my hand stare on edge. Why do you do it then?
Just don't. It's quite simple.
Once we've walked a good deal away and the people around us thin out into an occasional passerby, Jeff lets out a huge, tired sigh.
God, exhausting. Sad face.
He tilts his head from side to side, stretching out any kinks in his neck.
Forcing yourself to speak such trouble becomes exhausting like you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't have a throat orange, would you?
Yes, it contains arsenic. I might have a cough.
Save it. That was a test and you managed to pass. I'll note that I'm always prepared, Nicole. A great start. Oh, but yours better.
I'll start to what?
Oh, you'll see.
Don't want to say... What?
Teleported.
I feel my stomach churn as Jeff started teleporting us and snickering under his breath. Whatever he has planned doesn't sound like an wet words. He leads me into a dorm, one of the nicer, more modern ones like mine.
I just like yours, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really used the background.
No,
it's just similar, yeah.
It's a few halls and past some doors later that we finally stop at a room. This is your room, I'm guessing?
No, actually breaking into someone else's to steal their PC. Correct.
Please tell me you forgot something and we're just picking it up on the way?
I could, but it'd be a dreadful lie. And Nicole, you whole people should know that I do not dreadful lying on a daily basis.
Jeff takes a key out of his pocket and sticks it into the knob. And twists it. Sorry, ow. I'm 5.
Ow. Twisting it. Ow.
Pushes the door open right after and heads on in.
Close the door after you, then bring the soundproofing into place.
I do so, even though the thought of being in a confined space. Why?
Don't do it.
What? Right, if you are a woman and a man makes you this uncomfortable, and if you're a man and a woman makes you this uncomfortable, don't go with them.
This uncomfortable. If anyone makes you this uncomfortable, don't do anything with them.
Exactly. Don't go anywhere with them. Just say, no thank you, and walk away. And if they can't stop, call the police.
Yeah, you don't even have to give a reason. Don't feel duty bound to that. Just, I don't feel like it. You know?
Just say, no, sorry, that won't work for me.
Nah, not my sort of thing. You know, whatever. Just leave.
No is a complete sentence. You don't have to give an explanation for it. Public service announcements with Cleo and Corpse.
Do.
I do so, even though the thought of being a confined chef makes me completely uncomfortable. The inside of his room is
he's got sparkly bed sheets.
Yeah, he's got a double bed here. There's a pillow there.
Bastards.
Inside of his room is surprisingly normal, like your average students. There are two.
Because it's a normal student's room, that's why.
He must share with a roommate, and 2 desks shoved to the very back, complete with bookshelves beadled into the unit. So basically, it's a student's room.
Mm-hmm.
Books with spines bearing technical medical titles are stacked neatly in place, and on the walls are a few diagrams of the human body. One poster has the entire layout of the muscular system, while another is specially detailed while concerning
Why is this relevant?
I don't know. But I'm sure Jeff didn't bring me here so I could appreciate his interior design choices. In fact... Okay, spit it out. What do you want from me? I'm just going to get right to it. It's not like we're really friends. There's no point in beating around the bush to spare us feelings.
Oh, Nicole, straight to the point, aren't you? Don't you care to relax? Take a load off. Feel free to use that bed. It's currently unoccupied.
That's creepy. You mean you room here alone? But this isn't a room for 2 people?
It is, yes, but my previous roommate had something come up, shall we say. I ate him.
I'm thinking more, I drugged him. I carefully consider if I want to press any further with this line of questioning. The creepy thing is, you can date this guy?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm kind of creeped out as an option.
Jeez, Jeff, do I want to know what you did to him?
Nothing illegal. I may have capitulated on his fear of spiders, but who knows? Who bears attention to details such as those? People with big sticks. That's a
capitulated.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the right word.
That word doesn't mean
capitalized. Is what
capitalized.
I think.
Yeah, capitulated means. I. Well, how would you describe that? Capitulated means you basically you gave in. You gave in to his fear of spiders. Thank you. Yeah. That's what it means.
I think capitalised, as in he brought some spiders in a lot. Nothing illegal, just mental scarring.
Yeah.
That's not illegal.
Poor guy.
It's definitely not illegal mentally assaulting someone.
No. I sigh and plop down on this opposite bed like Jeff suggested, kind of digging the dark blue star pattern sheets. Why? Well done.
Admittedly, they are fairly nice sheets, but that's not what I'll be paying attention to.
They are kind of childish.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If you've got star pattern sheet, more power to you. I probably would have them as well. But Nicole is supposed to setting herself up to be more sophisticated.
Is she? What?
Well, more sophisticated than me, but that doesn't take a lot.
That's just that. Yeah, that means nothing.
There better not be any spiders under there, though. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. You wanted to talk to me?
Certainly, this is true.
Jeff
paces. You may have been wondering why I've summoned you here.
I had someone walk into a lift that I was on, and then as it closed behind him, he looked at me. There were like 3 other people. Goes, you may have wondered why I've called you here today. I piss myself. It's the funniest thing that's happened to me in a while. Oh, he didn't have anything to back it up with, but I was just like, fine.
One of the suggestions I've heard for stuff like that is time it for when it's not going to be busy, and you move you put a desk and your chair in the lift. And when people come in, you just look up from a piece of paper you have and go, yes.
It was just the most random thing, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
He's obviously got it from somewhere, but
yeah.
Oh, if I had the balls to do that, I totally would. You just pulled it off without... Oh, that was a fun day. Anyway, Jeff paces the room, marching back and forth over the multicoloured rug in the middle. Who cares?
That really does not go with the bedsheets either, I have to
No.
say. Who have you told?
Told? I frown at him angrily. You mean about you?
Yes, exactly. Who have you told? Who am I going to have to watch out for now? It's been a while, and I'm sure you've spread the news among the masses. Angry face.
I don't know what makes you think I'd squeal, but I haven't told anyone, remember? Like I
Tell
promised.
people.
Plus, you're not that interesting.
You're actually kind of boring. So.
I crossed my arms, offended. I can't believe you thought I'd tell. I can't believe you thought you were more interesting than you were.
Oh, hush. Like you wouldn't think the same thing. You have me in such a compromising position. It would grant you unlimited ammo to hold over my head. And yet to say you've not taken advantage of this at all.
Because I'm not a psychopath? Jeff stops and looks at me, his chin tucked in his fingers.
If I believe you, I should show... since you show no signs of lying, then I may very well have been right about you, Nicole. You're an easy mark.
What do you mean? What did you think about me?
That you're perfect. Okay.
Huh? What's he getting at here? Are you hitting on me? Jeff sputters as he laughs.
It's that face. Oh, she stopped doing it now. The round face, we're going, oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. Yes, you are perfect, Nicole. The perfect assistant, that is.
No.
No.
I should have known he wasn't flattering me for the sake of being nice. Wait, you think I'd make a good assistant? Did I even hear that right? Must because Jeff nods enthusiastically at me.
Certainly. You fit the 3 criteria necessary to be.
Jeff holds up a finger.
Number 1.
You prick. I cringe from how left Jeff shouts. Is that German?
You must know about the true genius that is Jeff Ryan. I bet he's never done anything interesting.
No. Never.
He just thinks he's a supervillain.
Yep.
Though it started as an unfortunate incident, I now see how your overhearing me can work to my advantage.
Oh dear. Jeff holds up 2 fingers now, and I quickly cover my ears.
Nummer 2.
Why the German?
I must deem you to be of adequate competence. Well, you buggered there then.
Yeah.
You haven't told anyone my secret, which contributes points to your paper. I also believe you possess above average intelligence, if not higher.
Wow.
Above average, if not higher. That's yeah.
Thank you, I think. Sounds like the closest I'm ever going to get it from a compliment from Jeff. And what's Nummer 3? Jeff's lower jaw hangs slack as I stop him from shouting for the last time. He raises his eyebrows, impressed.
I was getting to that.
Impressed that she knows vague German?
Yeah. Nummer 3. You must be obedient to each and everything that I say. No.
Whoa, let's stop while we're ahead, shall we? I cross my arms in front of my chest. Now you have a problem. What makes you think that's me? I'm not listening to you just because you tell me to.
Oh, I think you will, Nicole.
Jeff buffs his nails against his shirt and brings them up to observe his handiwork.
Remember what I said about influencing Grappa? It works both ways. It'd make as much of a snap of my fingers to have him fawning over you like his favourite student. It's quite feasible for me, I doubt it.
Aren't you awfully sure of yourself? Though maybe it's a good reason to be. Ugh, hate how tempting this idea is. If Jess gets me on Garva's good side, that could mean an easy ride to an A for this class.
Yay, cheating.
Yay, cheating. Look at the violence inherent in the system.
I see you're still unsure about this. What if I metaphorically sweeten the deal for you? If you literally sweetened it, it'd be a bit crap, really. Just cover it in honey. If you're interested, I can work my connections and find a part-time position for you here at the lab.
No.
Mind you, you'd most likely be the cleaning lady. But as they say, money talks, no?
No.
Metaphorically, not really physically.
Yeah, it certainly does. Can't help it. Oh.
Girl would like to make some financial
Girl wants
gains.
to make bank.
Yeah.
You could really do that?
Bark like a dog and I'll consider it.
No.
Punchy.
No. Hey, you're the one who wanted to sweeten the deal.
I was, but now I decided to make you bark like a dog as well. I'm kidding, by the way. You just can't tell because I'm a manipulative prick.
I groan, nearly falling to the floor in relief. Jeff seriously doesn't know when to quit with his terrible jokes. Those aren't jokes. Jokes are funny. It's how you tell the difference. And if I say no to us, you won't try to turn Garver against me, right?
Too much effort for something so vindictive. In order to do so, at the moment my secret spilled from your depths.
Just checking. I sigh as I feel the foundation of my defences crumbling.
Defences.
I should know I'd be thinking harder about this, but getting a little bit info wouldn't hurt first. So what would I have to do to assist you in any way? Jeff grins eagerly as he sees I'm interested in his proposition.
A full explanation would be much more interesting. Story worth a story, but alas, I shall keep it brief, like my pants. I am what you would call a modern-day alchemist.
You mean you're a chemist?
Yeah.
I mouth the last word to myself slowly. An alchemist is like one of those scientist guys who turn lead into gold, right? Which alchemically is like impossible. Jeff plants his palm against his forehead.
Again with the simplification of such scientific marvels. Marvels, not marbles, that's a different thing. At least now I can finally yell at you for it. Yes, turning lead to gold is one of the feats of alchemy. No, that's not. It's one of the things they were trying to do. But there is so much more. With transmutation, the opportunities are limitless. You can get anything you desired.
No, you couldn't. That's not how chemistry works.
No. And you see, I'm aiming for one goal in particular. That's what I need your assistance on.
I like the fact that I am Jeff, super brainiac, and he's going with alchemy.
Yeah.
Alchemy.
Mixture of mysticism and pissing about with powder.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff adopts a really haughty stance. Shoulders are back, arms out.
Now, take a guess. What do you think my goal is, my would-be assistant?
Why do I have to guess?
Do it, or you want no fun. That's not really a reason.
No. Hey, I'm plenty fun, just not with you, because you're a sadistic douchebag. Ugh, why am I even arguing this? Fine, I'll play along. Why?
Just leave. You want to change something. That's what transmutation is.
Yeah. I don't get how any of this alchemy stuff works. How in the hell am I supposed to guess what Jeff wants to do with it? You want something like turning lead to gold. I mean, that's what alchemists do, right? Jeff begrudgingly nods his head.
I suppose. But that has already been done, no it hasn't. Well, you can do it. You can do it. It's just incredibly expensive and pointless. As in with modern stuff.
With X-rays and...
Yeah, you can do it with modern stuff because you can just move the atoms around.
Yeah, well, basically, that's basically it. You can change things by bombarding it with fucking rays and shit. But that's not real gold because the nucleus is still fucked.
Oh, I do it with chemicals in the lab. Transforming one substance to another tends to get stale after a few dozen times.
It's never happened in a lab.
You can turn gold into less gold. That's what alchemists are quite good at.
Yeah.
No, what I aim to do is much more noble. Yeah, right. I aim to create a potion of which the world has never seen before.
Bullshit.
Eternal youth, love potion, mind control, what?
I think it's probably one of those two latter ones.
Ready, Nicole. I thought you would have figured it out with a bit of thought.
It makes it sound like it was so obvious. I told him before that I'm not really much of a science person.
This isn't science.
It's not science.
This isn't science. This is nicking the beakers and pissing about with them.
Let's not confuse ourselves. But I guess he's right when he says it wasn't too hard to figure out. So I'd have to do what, exactly?
It's simple. All you must do is assist me in finding the necessary ingredients I need to finish my potion. Oh, good, fetch quests.
That you're never going to tell me the purpose of.
No. All in due time, all be revealed in due time. My potion of dicking about. It's a good deal, in my also biased opinion. You get nothing out of it, you get naff all out of it, and I get to conquer the world. Just think, help me find a few measly ingredients you can have Garth eating at the palm of your hand.
Jeff extends his hand and flashes me a charming, obviously practiced smile. I hesitate, eyeing his hands like he's infested with the plague. Probably is.
Yeah.
And when we find these ingredients, then you'll hold up your part of the deal, right?
You have my word, which isn't worth much considering, but I'm afraid it's all you have for now.
He's right when he says I don't have much to go off, but doesn't sound too hard, admittedly. And if it's to get an A...
What? Why can't we ever say no to this stuff?
It's just like... yeah, you're obviously corrupt. Well done. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in, but you better keep to your word. I take his hand and squeeze it firmly, almost to the point where it must have been painful. Jeff's hand simply remains mine passively, never squeezes back. Instead, he only smiles deviously.
When I promise to do something, I do it, Nicole. You will soon see that I am truly a man of my word. When I mean it.
Creepy fucker. Shiver runs down my arm, starting from where our hands are connected. I immediately let go and bring mine back to my chest. So what have I got myself into now?
Some illegal bullshit.
Yep.
Anyway, from this moment on, you're now my assistant, and I refer to you as such, because I'm a nerk. So get out.
Jeff points to his door.
I will now begin with a few rounds of experimental synthesis, and no one but myself is allowed to. Altair Jeff... What? Is allowed in. Altair Jeff doing so. What?
Atelier.
Atelier Jeff... What?
I'm assuming that means my house.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm assuming.
Oh, I thought that was meant to be some weird title for him. Yeah.
I stare unamused at him, and that is...
The name of the room in which you stand, of course. This is the workshop where I perform the majority of my experience, though I do use Garver's laboratory if needed.
I shake my head before turning to the door. Geez, I'm surprised you haven't got in trouble with the resident advisor yet.
You melted. Oh, I have.
As I shoot a questioning look over my shoulder, Jeff simply shrugs and grins.
I came up with a way to take care of it. Massive blackmail.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to ask about that one. We've locked a job. Whoop, whoop.
A job we don't want.
I don't want that job. No one fucking wants that job. It's white shit.
Convenience store?
Please?
Please, can we just work there?
We'd like to work here.
Can work there with normal people.
Can I... I just bought a snack.
Oh, okay.
I was only a tenner.
Jesus Christ.
It's alright, it got our morale up, I think.
No, morale's still down, in total. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Class is terrible. Can't concentrate.
And our morale's down again. Why am I still headed to the library? It's my inner brainiac's fault. I don't want to go at all, but I got a paper to write. Thankfully, it's not that long, and I still have plenty of time to finish it. I just want to get a running start. A girl needs some time to kick back and relax here and there, and I doubt my conscience would let me if I didn't do at least a little work. Oh, it's the same people!
Yay!
The first floor of the library has a front desk, computer lab. It's a library.
Yeah, it's blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, there are books.
Blah, blah,
and
blah,
people
blah,
are
blah.
looking.
Darren. Right.
Right,
There we
okay,
go.
now we're here.
Darren's bought a bookshelf.
Okay, right. Oh, God, what's
Bookshelf
she going to
in
do?
the library.
Oh, this is going to be so mean, but so worth it. He's close to the shelf, and there's room to sneak behind him. I lean over close to Darren's ear. Oh, you bitch. A smirk graces my face before I start whispering. Hey, Darren. He jumps up and hears me, and he whips his head around, knocking himself into the bookshelf. You bitch.
He covered his face. You wouldn't be able to tell which way around if he's facing forwards or backwards of that shirt, would you? If you cover up his head, he could be facing away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, are you okay? Oh my God. Even as I say that, I am unfortunately laughing. His reaction is priceless. I have to cover my mouth while I steady him upright because I'm a giant bitch.
Nah.
Darren stumbles on his words and he shakes his head as if trying to unjumble them in his mouth.
Do not suddenly do that. Do that. Surprise me slowly. That makes much more sense.
I'm sorry. I really couldn't resist. I laugh and clap him on the shoulder a few times. However, my touch causes him to flinch away. Yeah, don't touch people who make you flinch, who flinch at your presence.
Yeah, that's generally not a good sign.
Oh, my bad.
Well, yeah.
Crap, I forget he doesn't do well with touching. My hands waver indecisively in the air, but Darren doesn't stay upset for long.
Yeah, I'm alright. I was only surprised. Just please don't sneak up on me like that again.
Oh no, promises. I giggle as Darren's body heaves a weary sigh, and he realizes I'm like a total bitch.
Batch.
Batch.
Batch. B-E-C-H. Batch.
I'm kidding. I won't do it again for real. So what you up to? Sorry, what was that?
I was just saying, just do it for fake.
Yeah. Hitting the books. Well, the subject skillfully changed. Skillfully. Okay.
Audible clunk.
Yeah.
Pulled a massive lever.
Yeah. I take a moment to glass over the book bindings and read the titles. They're old works of fiction. The ones they make you read in high school for book reports. Oh my god,
Classics,
reading.
basically. Reading for fun. And that echoed then, sorry.
It's alright. It's not me you want to worry about, it's your lady.
Yeah. Oh no, she can sleep with anything, it's fine.
Alright.
Lately I've had the urge to read more of the classics. Well, that's not entirely the truth. I was attacked by someone who forced me.
Darren laughs nervously and pushes on the bridge of his glasses.
I want to attempt to read a horror story. I don't do well with them, and I think the main reason because I haven't read enough of them. What?
Okay. You want to read a horror story? Just to read a horror story?
Yeah.
Think back to how skittish he was when we first met. He jumped in his seat anytime I tried to come near him. That's just because it's you, love.
Okay. Hello!
Yeah, let's go with that.
I have no idea where to start, though. I've read Dracula, Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, The Picture of Dorian Gray, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Horror? Horror?
Horror.
He starts lifting off so many bucks that my head starts spinning. Whoa. I thought you hadn't read that many.
No, I think I said I haven't read enough of them. There must be something more I've missed, though I was barely able to handle the others. What?
So you're looking for something you haven't read? Something more intense? Oh, fuck.
What?
Hey, I got the ticket. Ever heard of Rockwops? Marble Hornets.
What?
Marble Hornets is a Slender Man thing.
Oh. That'll be why I haven't heard of it then.
Yeah. I know what they're talking about.
Intentional insulation.
Yeah. Rock Wasps is a Slender Man, is obviously a Marble Hornets kind of...
Sounds like a band. Rock Wasps. Rock Wasps.
No words.
I can't say I have. Who's the author?
No, it's not a book. It's sort of a web series. Like, it's hard to explain. But I think of it as a bunch of creepy stories all together.
I see, so it's online. My technological expertise ends outside of Roller, but I should be able to figure it out. Yeah, you go to the webpage.
Yeah. No worries. I got you covered. We can check it out on my laptop.
And I'll get all the viruses. Yay! Yeah, he's fine.
It's on YouTube. If you want to see what they're talking about, go to Marble Hornets or type it in YouTube, and it's really shit to start with, and then it gets a bit worse.
Ah.
That's my personal take on it, but
it's the sort of thing that, well, people who find Slenderman good would find terrifying.
Yes.
Yes. I won't bother then.
No.
That, and if I look it up on YouTube, it will start filling my feed with things it thinks are related. Which I look up a load of... Have you ever tried looking up science videos on YouTube? And then the recommended stuff are mainly conspiracy crap.
That annoys the shit out of me.
It's completely fucking different.
It's like the opposite of fucking science.
This one is science backed up by proof. This one isn't. This one is someone saying a thing. That doesn't mean it's true.
I actually have a lot of politics, because there's this one channel that I watch where I get like all my politics shit from. Yeah. And every time I finish having a binge watch of that, it's just like Fox News, and I'm just like, no, that's not politics. That's just not. It's just not. It's just like 12 zany things Fox has done. What, you mean everything?
Yeah. 12 mistakes that Fox has made that you might not know about. Well, there are quite a lot of them, so we might not have heard of all of them. So, existing, number one.
I don't understand how Fox News is a thing, especially how they get away with fair and balanced as their tagline. Because I'm pretty sure that would come under false advertising.
Yeah. It's because they do have things from both sides of the argument. It's just one of them doesn't get to speak.
Yeah, but do you remember that time where Fox News said that Birmingham was basically a Sharia law's no-go zone for police?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was just like, really?
What?
Birmingham?
Really?
Really? What?
Just standing in Birmingham going, really? It's everyone in Birmingham going, really? I didn't notice.
Yeah, people get beat up for wearing the wrong clothes. I was like, really?
I just imagine everyone was on their phone just looking around going, really? What? News to me.
Yeah.
Anyone else heard of this? No, it's news to me, mate. These signs up, I didn't notice. Well,
No.
Apart from that one when you first get off the bus at the central bus station, it says, warning, pickpockets are active in this area. Welcome to Birmingham.
Yeah. That's actually a real sign for anyone who's not...
They could at least put it the other way around.
Yeah.
So it has welcome to Birmingham first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's true though. Anyway.
But that's... I don't know. There aren't many nice... I haven't been to many nice bits of Birmingham, so...
There aren't that many nice bits of Birmingham, to be honest. I mean, they did build a whole ring road to get around the place. Sorry, if you live in Birmingham.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
We're gonna be kind of vague about what we're apologising for, but if you live in Birmingham,
sorry.
Not Coventry.
Darren blurts out his words so fast that I reel back in surprise. He notices this, bites his lip, and pauses like he always does when he's thinking what to say next.
I mean, I wouldn't want to impose on you.
Darren, I totally insist. Come on, let's snag a table. I march a few steps ahead, to turn around to wave Darren over already. He hesitates, but a hard stare is enough to get him to follow after me with a quiet sigh.
It's kind of like you don't have a choice in this.
Yeah.
I'm going to stare. This is going to happen.
We sit at a table in a corner, thanks to my insistence. If you don't want anyone to interrupt or get in the way, it's the best way to go.
Yeah.
Fucking table etiquette. Seriously? I hurry and take the seat nearest the aisle. Darren looks back and forth between the ones left.
I just want to say something as well. This marble hornets thing. He's looking for horror, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the things that she shows are this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking of all the Lovecraft that's out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
I think if he liked the other stuff, he'd really like Lovecraft or some Poe.
Yeah.
You know? So it's still kind of under classics as well. So it has a similar writing style and all that, and well, to a certain extent. And, you know, no.
She's just a cretin, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh, angry comments. angry comments. It's my responses.
Can I point out, if you do leave angry comments about in any of our series, the chances are we're just going to sit there taking the piss out of you privately.
Yeah.
I mean, there are lots of people that just have opinions. We're okay with opinions. It's just if you start calling names. And
don't be an arse.
Don't be an arse. If you're an arse.
Arse.
What we need to do. Oh, I know something that I want to do for my 50,000 video, 50,000 subs. It's a comment retrospective.
do 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 do.
Those of you who aren't
Thank you,
weren't
Badger Duffer 2000, for your comments. Flange Snaffler 96 says random racist thing.
I don't actually have that many random racist things. I really don't, because I don't deal in like edgy subjects. But oh no, there was that person. It wasn't racist, but it was in one of my Sim series. It was just like, you sounded really upset when your characters became gay. I found that really offensive, and I'm just like, dude, I'm bisexual. It's just like, really. Really? That's just like, that's completely missing the point. It's just like, fucking hell. But yeah, I do have some of those comments, which are quite funny to look at. I might have to direct those ones out. Anyway, I pat the one next thing to me invitingly. Creepily is what I think she means.
Pat, pat, pat.
Take this one.
Take it. Take it now. The chair. Okay.
The suggestion makes his face go red.
Oh, okay.
He takes the seat obediently. Really. But draws his arms tight to his side, his knees close together. Could he be even more tense? Oh, sorry. Could he be even more tense?
Be?
Hang on. Could he even be more? I don't know. I don't know where the inflection is supposed to end. That's making me nervous too, and all we're doing is reading. I don't bother to point it out, since I doubt that'll help him relax. Moved from my laptop from my bag, and soon enough was staring at the homepage for a rock wasp site.
Rock wasps! Rock wasps!
Are you ready? Gotta admit, when I first read it, it definitely creeped me out in places.
I need spelling, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Anything I say about this is utterly guessing. If I get any of it right, I'd quite like to actually have that confirmed. That'd be quite nice. The whole purpose of this is to try and desensitize myself to this material. So yes, I am ready.
Darren's way of relaxed by this point, even though I'm not sure how long this will last. I wasn't kidding when I told him rock wasps was creepy. Sure, the start isn't so bad, but it's just because it's all set up and foreshadowing.
Is it foreshadowing with a sledgehammer?
No, actually, it's more foreshadowing in a way that, I fucking didn't see that coming.
Oh, bad foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God,
it's just shadowing, basically.
Just saying, ooh, thing might happen, then something else happens.
Yeah. Basically, the story is about a group of friends trying to make a movie named Marble Hornets. Hence the title, but details. Throughout the story, they run into this weird ghost guy thing that keeps stalking them, and... I shouldn't say too much about it. I don't want to spoil it. Marble Hornets.
It's actually kind of nice they did put in without saying too much, in case people get the reference but hadn't seen it and wanted to go see it.
That's true, I suppose.
So that's actually quite nice.
Just know that there's a ton of content, and it doesn't stop at text. There are staged videos and recordings, too. They really went all out in making this series the creepiest thing ever. As usual, I find myself getting sucked into the story, and I'm leading Darren through like I wrote it myself. I get so carried away showing all the best parts that I don't notice that nearly all the blood is drained from his face.
How can you tell? Look how pale he is normally. Nicole? Papa?
Papa. He has one hand pressed to his temple and the other held to my laptop screen to block it from sight.
What, is he psychic? I think I've had enough for now.
But this is the part where they check out the abandoned office. You're going to get a turtle jump. Trust me.
Oh, great jump scares.
She has no fucking concept of anything, does she?
You're going to get surprised here. Oh, thanks.
That's helpful.
I think I'll have to pass. My nerves might not be able to handle it. Should get him Spooky's house of jump scares. That would probably help.
He does look a little shaky, but when I take a better look at him, yikes.
He's on the floor having a seizure. Oh, yeah, he's a bit shaky.
You weren't kidding when you said you don't handle this stuff well.
It's embarrassing to admit. You wouldn't think it was possible to act so strongly to scary stories.
Well, actually, yes, you would.
Yeah.
It's scary. That's the title.
My stomach goes upset. I start to shiver. Every little thing seems to stand out and make me anxious. That sounds like an anxiety attack.
It does a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
Darren grabs his stomach like he's about to throw up. Yeah, that's pretty common. Wouldn't be surprised if he did. Wait, what am I saying? Are you going to be excited? Okay. Flinch as I realize how loud my voice has just been. We're in a library, Nicole. First rule is no yelling.
Second one is no vomiting. So it's probably... Oh, yeah.
Thankfully, Darren gives me a reassuring shake of the head.
He's passed. I'm fine. Into alarm you. This is when he does actually throw up on her, but told her he wasn't going to, just to give her a jump scare.
Yep.
With vomit.
Phew.
All down her cleavage. Because that's lovely, that is. Soak her through to a bra. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh.
So far away from a dorm.
Gotta take a break for now. I don't know where we left off just in case Darren asks about it later. Then click out of the page. So if you hate horror stories, what kind of books do you love? Oh, wait, let me guess. Darren chuckles to it quietly and looks at me with amusement.
Okay, then. What kind of books do you think I like? I assure you I do have a favourite. Porn.
Historical fiction. I don't think he's a fantasy buff, not with all the blood.
Yeah. But historical fiction can be incredibly violent and gory.
Yeah, but what with all the books that he was reading, historical fiction sort of fits him, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's definitely more into historical stuff from what we've seen of his hipster page.
Yeah, oh yeah.
His old cars and
yeah, let's do historical
stuff
fiction.
from the 50s.
Yay! Historical fiction, hands down. I can tell from your blog that you love stuff that deals with the past centuries.
So do I. I prefer fantasy to historical fiction.
Yeah. I quite like historical fiction, though.
Yeah, well, it depends on the writer, but,
Yeah, well.
It can get a bit samey, a lot more than other fiction. Well, a lot more than even fantasy, which has a lot of tropes and stuff.
Yeah.
Or sci-fi. I found that historical fiction can get really samey.
Yeah, it's like I know it's historical, but they're not willing to sort of break the bonds of what actually happened at all. They're not even willing to just put mind frames.
Yeah, well, some of the better writers are quite good at they have a big thing that's kind of a big historical event or scale, like a particular war or battle or big, historical whatever. But they're quite good at framing the character as a smaller part of that.
Yeah.
Like Bernard Cornwell's quite good at doing that. Because he can have characters that feel like they're affecting what's going on, but not on a large. But they're affecting the large scale, but aren't visible on the large scale.
Yeah.
So they still get a lot of freedom within the scale of the character, as it were, which is quite good. Though he does have a tendency of having people who are evil because reasons, which can get quite tiring.
Yeah. Oh, this person's evil. Why? Because they are.
They just are.
Okay, then. Darren looks amazed.
You got it, yes. The correct answer is historical fiction.
I throw my arms up into the air and slightly cheer. I am the literal best.
No.
Darren appears amused by my display, and he quietly shakes his head at my antics.
Well, you guessed right, but do you know what historical fiction is? I can explain it if you need me to. It's fiction in a historical setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Historical fiction is like fake stories that happen in the real past. So it'd be like no.
Well, it could be.
Well, yeah, but...
That would be a pants one, to be honest. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it, exactly. It's fascinating to think of all the research the authors must have had to do. The best historical fiction makes you feel like you were actually there. Actually, some authors, yeah. Particularly you get, what's really funny is when you read historical fiction that was really accurately researched for when it was written. About 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Now you read it now, it's like I've got stuff that's kind of had a massive, really good reputation for when it came out as being really well researched, and I read it now and it's in the period that I reenact. It's kind of going, no. Good book, but no. Really good story. None of that makes sense. He put on this, that didn't exist. Then he put on these, none of those. And he put on these, they're backwards. Then he sat down on the floor. They would have replaced with something else by now.
That must be why you like it so much, huh?
Have you ever heard the saying, study the past if you would divine the future?
No. No, but it sounds smart.
It's a saying by Confucius. It states that we can predict our future if we know about the past. If you think about it, it's true. Everything in the present only exists because it has the past as a foundation. Basically, you look at things and base your assumptions on evidence.
I get you. I understand evidence, believe it or not.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that I like historical fiction because I like the past. We can learn more about ourselves and where we're headed just by looking back and seeing where we came from. I like to understand how we got here, to be honest. One of my favourite bits.
Yeah.
Or so I believe. It's kind of silly, isn't it? What? History...
the history affects...
What, you were saying historians are stupid? Is that what you're saying? Rolls up sleeves.
Oh, no, not at all. Okay, yeah, I don't get it, but if you like something, then you like something. Oh.
Well, if you're going to be adamant about it, I won't protest. What kind of books do you like, Nicole, now that we're on the topic? Porn.
He's saying mysteries are my favourite. Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah.
I like figuring stuff out like that. It's fun. And it's way cool to go through the books a second time and pick on the clues you missed the first time, you know?
Actually, that can be quite fun. Mainly,
Actually, it's not
Babylon
bad.
5 is actually really good for that, believe it or not.
I'm going to say I've not actually watched Babylon 5.
It's actually really good. The CGI is really badly dated. Some of the acting can be a bit off, but not terribly. It's well worth watching. Literally from the first episode through to the last thing they ever make, there is basically a continuous storyline,
Cool.
even if it doesn't seem like it. And there's little hints and stuff along the entire way, which you kind of don't notice the first time. If you watch it again, it's kind of, what the fuck? So, dropping hints now for something that happens in 5 years.
Bloody Nora.
I see now why you major in law. Using and connecting evidence is a crucial part of their legislative process. No, legal process. Not
People do not speak like this. They just don't. They barely speak like Nicole. Fuck you. I'm not that deep. I don't really read as much anymore, unfortunately. I should change that, but I always get distracted.
Shiny things. Hey, what? Shiny coins on the floor.
Roller.
Mirror balls. Bits of tin foil.
Flash him a sheepish grin, and Darren blinks a few times in response.
Well, the first step is admitting you have a problem.
It's true.
Yeah.
Glances down at his watch and balks at the time.
Oh no, I spent longer in here than I meant to. You're only here about 10 minutes. I really have to go now. I don't want to have to walk back to my dorm in the dark.
Why, afraid of faceless stalkers? You're an idiot. I wiggle my fingers at him and make an eerie sort of noise as I reference rock wasps. Darren flinches and hurriedly stands from the seat, holding his back to his chest.
Yeah, if you'll excuse me.
She has no fucking tact.
Ah.
He rushes away, leaving me sitting at the table by myself. I turn to my laptop and close it when I suddenly hear footsteps coming toward me. I look up and see that Darren has returned.
Also, that wasn't very funny.
Quite like
Slap.
Darren.
Yeah. Also, you're a dickbag.
He huffs,
Douche canoe.
huffs and turns to leave. Apparently that's said all he needs to say. I laugh quietly to myself because I'm a bitch.
Batch.
Bitch.
Batch.
Bitch. I pack my things up. Darren can sure be weird sometimes. It's only when I'm on my feet and heading out of the library that I remember. Wasn't I supposed to be writing a paper? Oh no, don't just tell me I wasted all my time doing nothing. I had a huge breath, but poke up as I notice a nearby bulletin board. It's a flyer with help wanted in huge letters. Consider
Help wanted. I'm stuck in a cupboard. Help.
Take a closer look. It's a position as a server in a cafeteria. Not the most glamorous job, but hey, another part-time job wouldn't hurt. I snag one of the phone number slips off the flyer and head back to my room. I guess I'll get started there then. So we've got
good.
2 jobs, neither of which we've done the interview for.
No, just have them. Can we do? Want to work at a convenience store?
I don't work at the convenience store!
How do we do job shit then? Go on cafeteria. Does it come up or something?
Cafeteria? Nope.
Yeah.
I guess we'll figure that out next time.
Yeah.
Bye!
Hey-ho. Bye.